Hi and welcome to Tarot Rebel. This is a reading for Cancer for the second week of August, 8th of August to 14th of August. Please continue watching if you're a Cancer or if you have Cancer in your chart or if you're a cross-watcher. Please keep only what resonates with you and discard anything that doesn't make sense to you. Because this is a general reading, you might need to watch your other placements if this doesn't resonate with you. So let's get started, Cancer. Let's see what's in your recent past. Oops. So you have the 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 2 of Cups, the Tower in your current situation, the 10 of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. You have in your near future, you have the 5 of Wands, the Hangman, the 3 of Wands, and the general reading is the 2 of Wands. So right off the bat, I can see that with this 2 of Wands here, you're trying to plan things. You might feel caged at this moment. You might feel trapped. Clearly there's something missing there, and you're trying to, but this cage is not real. It's a mental cage more than anything. So I'm gonna try and clarify some of these cards, but please keep in mind that currently in your situation you might feel a bit overwhelmed and like you have to make some choices to help you get out of this stage. So let's start with the recent past. You have the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. The 8 of Cups talks about you trying to leave behind something while it was fruitful for you, emotionally at least, or on paper it seemed to be going okay. In reality, you had to move on. You had to change something because this situation didn't serve you anymore. So moving on to the next card, you have the 9 of Wands, talking about some fight, some reevaluation you're doing. Again, very similar energy to this 2 of Wands, because this panther looks trapped, but it's not trapped. You know it's not trapped. The panther knows it's not trapped. So it's just probably some mental obstacles you're putting yourself. With this 2 of Cups, this talks about, again, the balance of finding like-minded spirits, the duality of a relationship. It's always masculine and feminine, yin and yang, black and white, so on and so forth, good and bad, right? So in the near past, you have letting go of something, feeling trapped and beaten down, and experiencing this emotional connection that made you feel so fulfilled. But moving on to the current situation, you have the Tower. So I'd say that some of you, if not all of you, are experiencing a Tower moment. And this is reinforced by the 10 of Swords. The Tower moment comes when you've been actively choosing to close your eyes and ears to the advice of the universe, right? So when you stop listening to the universe just says, oh, okay, so you don't want to listen, everything comes crumbling down, right? And with this 10 of Swords, the cycle will end, and you will experience some transformation, some major shifts in you. It will hurt. It will hurt so much. And I'm sorry to say that, but it is needed for you to grow. It is needed for you to get renewed and to start something. It is needed for you to finally experience this outcome, end this cycle, and to be able to move on. The Knight of Cups here is you, after all this destruction and all this pain, is you trying to catch again emotional stability, passion, creativity, all the good things that help you drive and help you be you. After all this pain and suffering and all this turmoil, you will come back to trying to share emotionally what you feel and what you have with others, because that's what you're good at and this is where you aim to be. In your near future, you have this 5 of Wands. You can see the snake torturing itself with the wands, right? Again, more like this kind of situation. These cards are very similar, talking about the cages we put for ourselves, but this is more like you generating your inner self with some much needed conflict, and I say much needed in quotation marks. This 5 of Wands is talking about instability and talks about challenges and talks about chaos, but the kind of chaos you create for yourself. There's no one putting obstacles in your way but you. So please keep that in mind, because you are the one doing all of this. Next card is the Hangman, and the Hangman is actively choosing not to do anything. This is a 3, and you have another 3 here, the 3 of Wands. So this Hangman might talk about a Pisces, or you might have Pisces in your chart, or it's just you enjoying the limbo. Whenever I see the Hangman, I always think better the devil you know than to try to get out of this. It's not like you cannot go get out of this. It's just you don't care enough to do it. Lastly, the 3 of Wands talks about growth, talks about building relationships, actioning on plans, moving on, growth, what else? Expressing yourself in a way, in a creative way, development. So you see this tiny frog guiding the ships. That's you guiding the ships. So you need to take example from this frog and try to move on from this trapped mentality. I'll try and clarify some of these cards, and obviously I'm going to start with the Tower, because Towers always get the best of me. No matter how hard I try, the Towers get the best of me. 5 of Cups, okay, 2 of them. Queen of Wands and 4 of Pentacles. So, when this Tower comes, you will mourn the loss of something. You will look behind in the past and you will think, oh my God, what did I lose? The important thing is to remember, these are spilled, but these are not. So don't forget that. Don't cry over spilled milk, because you still have some in in the bottle, so use that. You have this Queen of Wands, sorry. Look at her. Surrounded by sunflowers, surrounded by yellow. Yellow is such a happy, powerful color. And with this Four of Pentacles again, lots of yellow in there as well. I would say it will give you some, it will help you find passion, it will help you grow into this confident persona, and it will help you achieve whatever you need to achieve to master this Tower moment. With the Four of Pentacles, you're trying to hold on to something, but the Tower come and destroy all of that. So choose carefully what you're holding on to, because not everything is worth holding on to, and not everything that's spilled is worth crying for, right? Let's clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Judgment. Queen of Cups. And the Moon. So, in this situation, you appear twice with the Moon and the Queen of Cups. But for me, most interesting is this Judgment card. You're trying to find inner balance, and you're trying to understand how to assess people against you and how to assess yourself against others. And you're trying to make big choices with this cycle ending here with the Ten of Swords. And you need to make them. No one else can make those choices. And you need to grow into your power and own it. You need to understand that this Queen of Cups is you, and you need to master your emotions and make them work to your advantage. And you need to understand that this Moon is you as well, and you need to make it work to your advantage. Sometimes the Moon talks about fulfillment and talks about deceit, and talks about not being fully honest. I think you're not being fully honest with yourself, actually. And this is drawing me to tell you that you need to be honest with yourself if you want to have this judgment fair and square. Because, yeah, you on the surface it looks like, yes, I want to do this, but I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Let's clarify the Hangman, please. Let's clarify the Hangman. 2 sevens. One more, please. Okay, one more. This one jumped out, right? So you have the Hangman clarified by itself. This is either a Pisces, or you have Pisces in your chart, or you clearly need to get out of the situation. And you need to acknowledge this, that this is needed. And you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. It's fine to look at what you've achieved so far, and it's fine to admire your work, and it's fine to want to be recognized for it. Perfectly fine. But you need to stand your ground, and you need to keep fighting, because just looking at things won't get stuff done. You need to finish this battle and win it in order for you to be happy and get out of this Hangman situation. Let's clarify the Two of Wands, please. Okay, so you have Three of Wands, Two of Wands. Now you have the Four of Wands. This mental cage you're in, you're doing it to yourself and you're hurting yourself, and this is what you want. This is what keeps you in that state. The need for this stability, that this groundness, this foundation of a happy family. But I don't think you're there yet. Temperance talks about you managing to balance things out and to be balanced within you, but I don't think you're there. Like, look at this card. You have the cups, you have the crown, you have the wings. I don't think you're there. I don't think you're fully there spiritually to be able to achieve this happiness. And you have a lot to go to get there. It's because you're keeping yourself in these mental cages and you're not allowing yourself to achieve this higher state of the temperance, to find balance within you, and you keep forcing yourself within these walls when in fact you want happiness and nothing more. But because you're forcing yourself to be in these walls, you cannot leave somewhere else. So let's see what advice the Oracle energy cards have for you. Some advice for Cancer, please. Okay. One more. So, you have the garden and the gate, which is basically heaven. You have appreciation, and you have the door to romance. What can I tell you, Cancer, is that the garden and the gate. The garden is gated, but the garden is your mind, and you keep it sealed by these fears and these preconceived ideas. And I don't think it might seem like heaven to you, but it doesn't feel like heaven to me at all. So maybe reassess and try to regroup. The appreciation card. Take a good look in the mirror and tell yourself all the good things you've done and all the things you're proud of about you, and see how you feel and see if that makes you feel better. Open the door to romance, because love will always find a way to heal you. Oops. Let's pull some cards from the Sacred Traveler deck. Pull some cards from the Sacred Traveler deck. Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. It looks like you have a lot to heal, especially mentally, emotionally. So I hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me. If this resonated with you in any way, please like, share, and subscribe to help me grow my channel and put forward more free content. You can follow me on Instagram, on my website, and on Etsy. I will leave the links in the description box down below, and hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.